Hey everyone, and welcome back to Let's Play The Binding of Isaac. I know, I can't do anything about it. I don't know what's up. I've reinstalled Cheat Engine, I've tried closing and opening programs, I've tried a lot of things, and Cheat Engine just will not work. So really please, if you have like any more ideas, I need something to get it working. Because, I mean, I want to do challenge runs, I can't. I'm trying and I can't. So we're doing one more of the Let's Play, hopefully only one more. But a few of you have expressed, at least, that you do enjoy the Let's Play. Some of you even enjoy it more than the challenge runs. Which, you know, I mean, it's a minority opinion, but I'm glad that people enjoy it. So, with that said, please do continue suggesting custom challenge runs so that I have options when I finally get Cheat Engine working again. And, yeah, I mean, I'm really sorry about this. I want to do them just as much as you guys want me to do them. I just can't. And it's completely inexplicable. It just stopped working, and I don't know. So I'm going to take this, because I'm feeling crazy. Why not? So now we have minimum range and maximum fire rate. We're also peeing. So I'm just going to hope for range ups from chests, bosses, etc. By the way, I guess there's health laying around, so I may as well go to the curse room. Curse rooms are good and underrated by most. Another thing is I want to address FTL one more time. Oh good, 2 Mega Troll Bombs. I cannot make FTL videos. I'd like to do that as well, but I just can't because every time I try to play it, the game will crash at some point. It just will. And I mean, my laptop can record it, and I haven't had that problem with it, but that's really taking a hit on quality, and apparently my microphone sounds worse on the laptop. I really don't know what I can do. So, I mean, I'd like to record that as well, and I'm gonna ask you guys if you have any ideas for that. So, I'm asking you guys for help on 2 things. Ideas to make Cheat Engine work, and ideas to make FTL work, because I want to provide you guys more content that you want, and I just can't. Anyway, now on to the Isaac run we have at hand. Meat is very good. It's health up, damage up, and shot speed up. So we basically did get a little bit of range from that, albeit not much. Still, it is better than nothing, and it is a good item. It's definitely not something you want to reroll. At least not something I want to reroll. You may have a differing opinion, I don't know. Pride shouldn't be too hard, if we're just being honest here. Especially with my setup. He went down very quickly. The Hermit teleports us to the shop without the need for a key. So that would be nice, but I don't have the money for that. Oh, that was bad. There we go. That was pretty much all I needed from that room. Now I may as well look for the secret room. There are 3 locations. I have 3 bombs. Hopefully. Oh, wow, what am I thinking? I already know that it's here, because it's in the freaking curse room. Welp. Yeah, sorry everyone for that gaffe, if you will. That was pretty bad, I'll be real. Anyway, we may as well now go to the next floor, because there's simply nothing else for me to do here. I could use the Hermit card, but I don't really see the point when I only have 5 cents. Plenty of health laying around, but there's nothing for me to do with it, so I guess that's all we got. On to the basement 2. It is not the cellar, which is a welcome occurrence, a welcome happenstance. Welcome whatever you want. Another thing is it's about time to start talking about the next Let's Play. And, you know, we've been tossing ideas around, but I want to keep that going until, you know, such a time as I actually start it. I want to know what I'm going to do so I can start it with only a few days between the end of Ratchet & Clank 2 and the start of whatever this other series is. And I want something that I can complete. So for those of you saying things like, don't starve, I can do a series on that. Don't get me wrong, but I'm not going to have that as my secondary series, as my other Let's Play. That's more something like FTL that would be episodes every so often, and every so often would be relatively frequently, like the goal for FTL was 2 or 3 times a week, or 3 or 4, I don't remember. So, you know, that's the kind of standard I want to put for another of those never-ending series like Isaac, where it's just infinite replayability. You know, that kind of thing. Anyway, Telepathy for Dummies, definitely a reroll. Just touch it to keep it out of the item pool. Lemon Mishap is also a reroll, but I won't get one, so I'll just get it out of the item pool. I do want to use the Hermit now, because I have 17 cents, and the ladder will probably pay for itself, so it's good to get. And, yeah, what was I saying? I was saying, completable Let's Play, something like Don't Starve, if there were demand for it, could just happen as a 3rd series, or 4th if I got FTL working again, and that would be fine. It would just go up a few times a week, and that's totally cool. I'm happy to do that if people want to see it. I have been meaning to start playing Don't Starve, and, you know, that'd be an excuse. Anyway, we see the downfall of my current setup of number 1 right here, because I need to get really close to enemies to do any damage, and it's kind of bad. So now we're looking for health. By the way, the cube of meat that we just picked up rotates around us, blocks enemy tears, damages any enemy it comes into contact with, and stacks with later cubes of meat for upgrades and stuff. I may as well spend my 3 cents on this here red heart. And I don't remember if there was any health laying around. Without being able to see the map due to Curse of Darkness, I don't really care. I know there's only like 2 more rooms left to explore to find any hearts that may exist, but whatever. So I still need a range up, or 3. But my key luck has been lacking. Oh god. Remember, we have the ladder, by the way. So yeah, with the ladder we can cross gaps that are 1 space long. And it'll be good times. That'll allow us to get to a lot of things that we wouldn't normally be able to. By the way, we can only cross those 1 gap, like those 1 space things, if we go from ground to ground. Like, I can't go onto this from the top. I can only go on from the side, but if I try to go on from the top, it just doesn't work. Curved Horn, that's amazing. Curved Horn is a damage up. Now we're peeing blood, which is always a good sign. Oh, perfect timing for a key. Just what I wanted. 10 bombs. I mean, I want it, but I also want to re-roll it. I'm going to take it, though, because it'd be silly not to. If we're just, you know, if we're just going on an objective level here, it would be silly not to take that. So, now I have 11 bombs. I'll be able to look for secret rooms, blow up tinted rocks. The works. See? Paid for itself right there. Well, not quite. If we're going by strictly coin worth, it paid for 2/3 of itself right there, because you'd get 2 keys for the price of, well, 3 keys for the price of the ladder, unless the ladder was half off, which it was not. Anyway, hopefully, well, I mean, I definitely don't have the money to go to the shop, but hopefully we come across that money and then do something awesome with it. Hopefully I also get a range up. That'd be great. And some luck with tinted rocks. I would love some tinted rocks right now, because tinted rocks could make all the difference. Well, no, they wouldn't make that huge of a difference, because small rock doesn't affect my range. But the damage is always nice, especially considering that we're going to have to lose the Curved Horn at some point, whereas the small rock is not a trinket. We wouldn't have to lose that, which is always fun. Envy, my favorite thing to do. If you couldn't read the sarcasm, you might need to get a little more life experience. Yeah. I thought I was going to avoid it. Oh well. By the way, I've totally been trying to get Danem on, but he's been busy all the time. And, you know, if possible, I will do so soon. Wink, wink, if you actually watch this video, because you're not busy being dead. And, you know, I'd look into other stuff. By the way, I killed the blue one last, just in case it dropped the item, which would be the attack fly. Well, this Forever Alone, that is. Which could be quite a benefit for us. but it did not, so it doesn't matter. Still, it's like mini-bosses have a 25% drop rate of their items, so it's not like it was on a prayer or anything. Okay, so this will give us our second cube of meat. Our second cube of meat will turn our cube of meat into a ball of meat, which will still do the things it does, as well as shooting along with us. So it's a direct upgrade, rather than like a side grade or a downgrade in some cases. Well, not with cube of meat, but you know what I'm saying. So now we basically have a familiar. He has a lot more range than us as well, so that's a plus. Couldn't reroll there, so I mean, picking Isaac has been practically worthless reroll-wise. I don't want the heart, so I just gotta touch that. Reroll it to the Game Kid, which will also touch. Just tons of spacebar items. This is getting ridiculous. At least we found the item room literally right away, meaning we can maximize rerolls on said item room. No, of course, if we also find the boss room, we do want to weigh our options, because I still need range ups. Multiple. Definitely multiple. And, you know, barring that, well, no, that's one reason to reroll in the boss room as opposed to the item room, because you're just more likely to get a range up in the boss room than the item room, because the pool's smaller. So let's see what we get instead of the Game Kid. Game Kid gives us the Dead Bird. You know, that could be nice, because if I have to take hits, I may as well up my damage. Dead Bird, when I get hit, spawns a familiar that tracks down enemies and does some damage. Not quickly, but it's better than nothing, you know? It's certainly an upgrade, and not like I was doing particularly well for rerolls, so I don't want to push my luck. Like, oh, you didn't want to take that passive item that doesn't suck? Well, guess you don't want an item at all. And it would be nice to go to the curse room, but I don't want to sacrifice my only soul heart for a not guarantee. If I lose my soul heart, I'll totally go in, and that'll be nice, but barring that... Oh, look! Now the thing has definitely paid for itself. And we can get a tinted rock, even though we could have done that before. Soul heart and a bomb, so it paid for itself and gave us a soul heart. I like the way this went. Alright, we're gonna be okay. Alright, pop up. Good. Oh, thank you, Meatball. Saved my life. I don't want to open that, even though it could be a range up. It could, but I wouldn't really count on that. Let's be real here. Oh, look, a Psychic Maw with an Eternal Fly. Always the best kind of Psychic Maw. Do the Psychic Maws always have the Eternal Flies? They might. By the way, if we just stick near a wall, it isn't able to hit us as well, because like those homing shots like really curve and they really chase you. But ooh, an Eternal Heart. But if you're against a wall, they can't curve quickly enough for the most part. That's the one that takes damage all the time. Okay, just die. And I can get your drop. By the way, that Eternal Heart, I want to pick that up once I have finished the floor, because if we keep it to the next floor, it becomes a health up instead of just a half heart, basically. But we lose it before soul hearts, or what, after soul hearts, but before red hearts, so we don't want to take that chance when we could just guarantee it by doing it at the very end. Provided, of course, that I remember it, but, you know, I don't think that's such a stretch. 2 of Spades doubles our keys. I don't want to use that yet, because at the moment it's not worth as much as it would be even if I just used this 1 key, because it would give me 2 keys whether I used it now or whether I used it at 0 keys. So it's really never worth it to use at 1 key, and sometimes worth it to use at 0 keys. So, you know, just filling you in. By the way, the cube of meat, or the ball of meat, does more damage than the level 4 Meat Boy. Just the level 4 Meat Boy does it more consistently. So we're going to go into the Devil Room and fight Krampus, which is kind of funny, because Krampus gives you an item, the Lump of Coal, which increases your damage for each tier based on how far said tier has traveled. I'm just going to use a bomb. Oh god. And considering that our tiers can hardly travel at all, you know, that's not hugely useful for us at the moment. And, I mean, this has definitely been harmful to us, considering the fact that we have to get super duper close. Now, here's the thing. I could re-roll it. In here, I think it's kind of worth it, considering our range situation, and the fact that we... Oh, yeah. Okay. And we get a health up. So that's a free brimstone. And, I don't got anything else to do here. And we get a health up. Yeah, we get another deal with the devil item for re-rolling it, so that's great. And the fact that we have a very high rate of fire should increase our charge speed, or decrease the amount of time it takes to charge said brimstone. Anyway, brimstone infinite range, so we just completely remedied our range situation. And, you know, it's pretty great now. Okay, what do we got in the challenge room? I don't know, but our damage situation... Oh, gotta do this. It's the compass. Can't say no to the compass. The compass shows you the general location of all the icon rooms on the map without showing you how to get there. Oh. Anyway, like I was saying, our damage situation is not amazing. Like, we one-shot weaker enemies, but we're still not doing the crazy damage that we need to be doing to succeed against later things. Wow, a dime. So I guess we're going to the shop, even though it'll likely be greed. So there's the boss. I'm gonna beeline to the item room, since I know where it is now, essentially. Of course, it can be misleading, but usually, at least on floors before the womb, you don't have to count on anything being misleading with where you want to go. Okay, I get it, yo. You're annoying. I don't want to deal with you. So, I mean, things are going well. That's for sure. But they could be going a lot better. Alright, we can get these. May as well, because they're free. Crack the Sky is a definite reroll. Because the D6 is actually really, really... Oh my god. That is 2 runs in very close proximity. Well, hey, who says I'm not doing challenge runs? I mean, we're doing a lot of damage. So now, basically with Brimstone and Polyphemus, I'm going to 2-shot most bosses in the game, and our charge rate is absurdly fast. So number 1, really proving its worth as a pickup earlier, because normally this would take like 6 years to charge. Small Rock is tears up, damage up, and speed down, so I definitely want that. Anyway, now our damage concerns are gone, along with our tier concerns. I want to use 2 of spades now, then pick up the key, and then go to the shop, where if we fight greed, I ain't even mad, but we have enough to pick up the treasure map, which now will give us the complete map in tandem with the compass. It doesn't include the top secret room, but it does include the secret room. Oh, that was bad damage that I almost took and didn't. Okay, that was silly. So yeah, the one thing about my current setup is I do need to be careful about about shooting, because oh my goodness, yeah, I can't say no to pyro. I mean, it's just really good. So now we have 99 bombs. Anyway, got to be careful about wasting shots. I don't want to waste any shots. Seems like a fairly obvious statement, right? Well, I mean, yeah. Basically, because it takes a little longer to charge now, it should take a lot longer, but because it takes a little longer to charge now, we want to make every shot count. 2-shot little, or Gish, so that's exciting. He drops Little Gish, which is a familiar that shoots slowing tears, and that's excellent. I'm done here. I couldn't have rerolled that even if I wanted to, which I didn't. So, you know, not doing that. And I ain't even mad about Masks and Hearts. Let's see what's in our item room. Charm of the Vampire, I'm going to reroll for sure the Odd Mushroom. That is damage up, health up, and head size up, as well as speed down, so that's, you know, not necessarily great, but it's pretty great. One of my favorite items, so I mean, suddenly all the damage ups, which is great for me. And, yeah, now we, well, whatever. Head on our way. I swear, Brimstone, Polyphemus, and then if I later pick up Mom's Knife, magic. Crazy, crazy luck that's been going on recently. Except last run. Yeah, last run didn't go so hot. Okay. By the way, we kill them completely in one hit because we just do so much damage that it overloads them. Almost enough to go to the shop. But you know, why not do it anyway? Greed, one shot. See, it doesn't even matter. Nothing to reroll though, unfortunately. That was the last shop of the game, by the way. Alright, there's that. Pick up the key. May as well just go fight Mom, which gets us kicked out of the level. We can't do anything now. Check that out. I didn't want to say anything because I didn't want to jinx it, but we've just earned Dark Boy, which is take no damage on the depths. That's why I beelined to the boss. If you guys didn't notice. And I definitely want to reroll the range up because it's useless, and I don't want the shot speed up just in case it actually affects Brimstone like I've said it might. Because what it might do is it might make the amount of time that Brimstone fires not as long, which would be bad because I do less damage. So I just don't take it just in case that's true. I don't know if it is. Anyway, we've just picked up Dark Boy, which is amazing. So, you know, I ain't even mad that this happened. You know, for once I'm gonna take ABEL. This is like a once-in-a-lifetime thing for me. ABEL sucks. ABEL is useless. Oh, we found the boss quickly. ABEL double mirrors you, basically, and it's pretty not helpful at all. Yeah, Skull-X, it was nice seeing you. I do kind of want to speed up, so why not take it? See what's in the deal with... Oh my god, we could get Mom's Knife again. But you know, I'm actually... God, that's so freaking silly. I'm gonna reroll here. And, for 3 soul hearts, I'm gonna take it. Spirit of the Night, that gives us flight and spectral tears. The spectral tears doesn't do anything, but the flight is pretty valuable. Of course, allowing us to, go over rocks and such. So yeah, this run, I mean, we've won. We have won already. We don't even have to deal with the second phase of the Globins, apparently, half the time. Yeah, oh god, that's why I don't like ABEL, you jerk. Okay. Not greed, but I don't really need this money. Anyway, yeah, you guys are like, why would you pass up Mom's Knife? Well, I actually just had this exact run, basically, with Judas, where I had Brimstone and Polyphemus, and then suddenly Mom's Knife. I figured, why not stick with Brimstone this time? Keep it a little mixed up, keep the variety. And, you know, Mom's Knife is great, and we would actually have kind of bad range, actually. So it's not a bad thing that I didn't take it. We'd have a great rate of fire, so like it would charge really quickly. So I mean, whatever. I'm happy with my choice because against Isaac, less tears will be fired at me because I'm not hitting him as much. You know, I don't know if I'm gonna... I don't yet know if I'm going to spoil the surprise of Dark Boy, or if I'm just going to call the episode Dark Boy. Or I could just call it... I don't know what I could call it. I'm going to call it Thesis, because the last one was Antithesis. Haha! Even though the last one was called Antithesis because it was the opposite of the amazing run I had with Judas, and had less of the skill that I displayed when I played the Judas run that was pretty much exactly the same as this run. So, you know, whatever. Thesis is going to be fine. Oh, I didn't get charged there. Calm yourself down, kitties. Alright, you're annoying. I don't like you. See, look at that jerk. Okay, now we're into the chest. We only have 2 keys, unfortunately. But I'm not too worried. Oh my god. Okay, Max's head multiplies our damage by 1.5. I'm gonna reroll. Yes, yes, yes. For once I want Holy Water because it turns... No, it didn't turn. It's supposed to turn your newest familiar into Brother Bobby. But instead it turned little Gish into Brother Bobby. Anyway, Holy Water is a familiar that follows you around and can spill. Which causes... Oh god. Which causes that puddle to form, doing... Oh, I didn't want to kill Gluttony first, but it just kind of happened. Which damages enemies that walk over it. Unfortunately, it's like literally a useless item. I'm gonna reroll that. Magic Mushroom, all stats up, full health. Really an amazing run. I've been having some... Oh my god. Some incredible luck lately. Look how big my laser is. Oh, this is just... This is glorious. I'm still going to go back for the whatever item I can get. God, this is just... I'm glad this isn't a challenge run. I ain't even sorry anymore. Sacrificial Dagger, sure, that's a little bit more protection as well as doing a bunch of damage to stuff if it touches it. Yeah, this is just great. Wow. I'm just awestruck. Literally gonna two-shot Blue Baby, probably. Okay, maybe we'll 5-6-shot him. That looks like 6. Maybe it is 5. No, it's 6. I'm right. No, that was totally 4. This is gonna be 5. Oh, I was right. It would have been a 6-shot if he didn't die to our familiar. Anyway, wow, 26 minutes for like a real run. That's pretty crazy. So do leave your custom challenge and suggestions in the comments. Let me know if you have fixes for either FTL or the cheat engine problems I'm having. I hope you guys enjoyed this. That was... Wow, that was incredible. Too bad I didn't have that run as Samson. Even though I didn't get much health up, still. That was really amazing. That's also up there with the most damage I've ever done, but it's not quite as high up as the Judas run, probably. So like I said, hope you guys enjoyed. If I did say that, I think I did. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you